answering frequently asked questions that people have when they are first dealing with a criminal case. The next question is, how does an accused person get bail? There's a number of ways that a person can get bail. Most of the time, police are going to be the ones releasing the individual. So they can give them bail, essentially, not paying bail, but release them on some document that compels them to come back to court and typically requires them to abide by certain conditions in the meantime. So they may have to come back to court, usually attend for fingerprinting, and potentially abide by any other conditions that are spelled out on the document. That's the number one way most people are released. The other way that people can get bail is they can be held in custody and brought before a judge or justice to determine what the appropriate bail should be. In many circumstances, the person is going to be released the same way. There is a presumption of release in this country. So it is fairly rare that an individual who doesn't have a criminal record, who has no history before the justice system, will be detained in custody, usually only then if it's something that they are an apparent flight risk or something along that line, at which point you have a full-fledged bail hearing, which is a hearing before the justice or the judge to determine whether or not the person should be released pending their trial. It's very important that if you have a family member who's been arrested, that you hire a lawyer to deal with their bail hearing, because ending up sitting in jail for months and months and months waiting for your trial because you failed to do everything that you should have at the beginning to get bail is obviously a very unpleasant circumstance, and it limits the defenses that you can have, and it forces a lot of people into guilty pleas that they probably shouldn't have. So if you do have a family member who's been detained in custody and you're worried about them getting bail, feel free to give us a call. We're happy to do it. In most cases, people are released by the police. In cases where they are not released by the police, the prosecution may be seeking their detention, and in such case, the wisest thing you can do is to retain a lawyer quickly to make sure that they are dealt with properly and hopefully released pending their trial.